What is up, everybody? Here I am getting ready to show you the drift tune for the NSXr, aka the SSX in-game. So, at the start, you want to go with suspension. Rally suspension, specifically for if you're going over a bumpy road or something. And in any case, it's just better suspension because you get more body roll out of the car. You, of course, want drift tires. You don't want drag tires, although some cars do use those. But you want drift tires because they have less grip. You get more wheel spin out of the car. The front and rear axle height, you can either have at the minimum -6 or +1. +1 preferably if you're going into more of a mountainous area. But you don't want any front camber because that's all you're just going to be steering with the front. You don't want to understeer and or oversteer too much. You do want -5 or -6 camber in the rear. Specifically because you want the rear wheels to keep turning, but when you turn with the front wheels, you want it to hold out just right and keep a smooth line so you can just hold the gas through the entire corner. Front wheel shift, I prefer to have 3 and 4, but 5 on both or stock on both works as well. In performance, you usually want to have everything maxed out, but you want Sport Plus gearbox, so that way you can get some higher RPMs going through. You want either 2080 drive or you want stock. I prefer stock because you get more wheel spin through the back and you don't have to worry about that much about oversteer and all that. You obviously want a drift differential so you can get more tire angle out. Now, all your body panels, they don't really matter, but if you really want to, you can always equip a body kit. There is a third one, but I'm missing it currently. And then for extra style, you can always have a skin on. Alright, let me get to an area on the map for me to test out the tune for you. Now, I know I've already shown you this tune in 2 other videos of mine. I'll put them on screen right now, and I'll put links to them down in the description. But those are for lower level versions. One of them was level 30, and the other one was level 45, I believe. So for this one, this is a maxed out NSX. I'm going to go do a quick drift run, and I'll show you what it's capable of. Now, this car specifically behaves like cars from over in CarX Drift Street or CarX Drift in normal. So, if you're used to those physics, you'll be really used to this car immediately. Now, in this case, you kind of want it to drag out a bit. You want to use your handbrake a bit less than what you normally would. Bring out the big lines, go into racing lines and all that. Go inward for the turn and out on the exit. And for maximum angle, you want to just hold the gas, turn as much as possible, but make sure not to oversteer, else you will spin out and you will lose your drift score. And always make sure to transfer just a little bit early with this tune, because if you turn just that microsecond of a late, it will not make the corner. Now, NOS is not necessary. I just like using it to get up to higher speeds quicker. And also keeping the angle a bit longer. You can also, the more you let go of your gas, the more you're going to slide out. Make sure not to hit any objects like I just did, or you will stop all of your momentum. Now let me go do one more quick run of that, but I'm going to cut down to where I'm at the bottom and going back up. Alright, so you don't always want a lot of speed going into this. I just love this area because I call it Tornado Alley because it's a lot of twists and turns that you can do, and it's on such a narrow road. But it is my favorite drifting spot in the entire game. I will put a little overlay of the map of where it is in the recording. But I love this spot. It's my #1 favorite. There is a couple other drift zones in this game, but not on this map that I prefer. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, heavy exit out of the corner. Turn in a little bit early. Make sure you keep it somewhat centered, then try to drag it back out if you can. That turn just sucked a bit. For this, if you want to do some really smooth 360s, I prefer 4-wheel drive on it. But other than that, that's all I have to say about this car. Anyway, go check out some of my other tuning videos. I hope you like them.